Welcome to Illosophical Season 2.
Oh, so now I think Maury's doing the intro this
Featuring
time.
Iustus Mori. We in this bitch.
My name is Chris Taylor, and like you said, his name is Iustus Mori, and we're here with another episode of Illconversations. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the page, all that fun shit. So let's get into the podcast. Maury, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right, man. How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm chilling, bro. It was a long day. Like we said earlier, dude, I was at the wash earlier, and I saw a man watching porn going through the car wash. I think that's the craziest shit I've seen in my job yet, next to like homeless people fighting.
I'm surprised that was his first time because I be seeing that shit on the road, bro, and I'm just like, all right.
I guess people just be incognito with it. It's just like, bro, it just fucked me up because he had a burger in his hand, and like it's just, it's on like, you know how people got like the holders and shit. It's just in the holder.
He's double tasking, man. Double tasking.
Double
He's
tasking.
getting a meal and he's getting off.
I respect it. What is like, brother?
I've never done that actually.
I mean,
crazy, man. Eating and jerking.
Nah, bro, you got pick a battle. Pick a struggle.
He wasn't all the way locked in, you know what I mean? Like,
No, he was. That's why he didn't know anyone was watching him, bro. He was like, "Oh shit, I'm in the car wash, bro."
Bro, he was driving, eating, and beating it.
What a man, bro. I think we all. I think we need to strive to be.
In the middle of it, it was like, all right, let's get my car cleaned. Actually,
Dude, he's a multitasker like a motherfucker, bro. I inspired to be not doing what he's doing, but be able to multitask as many things as he was doing, bro. That shit was.
I only aspire to be like him one day,
bro. When I grow, I want to be just like this man, bro. I wish I got his name. I probably can go back and find his name. That shit was insane, bro. Shit was so insane, bro. All right, so Maury, let's jump into it, dog. Usually on these conversations, I've been asking people like, what was their Peter Parker moment? When was like the first time you got bit by that radioactive spider making music? So can you tell us when was the first time you made music?
Oh, first time making music. I mean, I've been doing this for all my life, kind of. Like when I was a kid, like I started beatboxing.
Okay.
Like just kind of like I don't know, it just like came to me. I always felt the beat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I tried to get into like choir, like in kindergarten. Like
Yeah.
As soon as I got
shit.
in there, I'm like, oh yeah, I knew this is what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And then I started I did like musicals in like 6th and 7th grade.
Okay.
And then I tried to do I tried to get on with like this agency or whatever, and then like they shot me down, and I was like, oh. And but I started posting my first songs in 8th grade.
Oh, for real? Nice.
Yeah, and then everybody kind of hated on me, so I put it down, and I took it to the heart, and I was like, but then I picked it up probably back in like my sophomore year.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, it's I had the same story. I showed my two friends, and they laughed at me, and I was like, I'm not doing this shit ever again, bro. But it's funny though how like when you're like very early in the process like that, how vulnerable you are, and it's like, dang. Luckily, I didn't stop you though from like making music and stuff like that. So, from the beginning of you making music to now, what do you think's like the one thing that stuck with you since the very beginning?
Probably just learning to just stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like trying to be a person you're not trying to be. It's super ungenuine, and it's like. I don't know. I've definitely gone through like different phases where like I thought I was being myself and I was like not at all. Like, but I feel like that's my biggest thing is just trying to be as genuine as I can be.
Yeah. No. So what's the best way you think someone can be genuine in their music? And then dually, why do you think it's so hard for people to be like authentic in their music?
Well, I think like a lot of people, they see social media and then they see all these other artists and they want to be like them. You know what I mean? Because like they look up to these people. When it's like really like you're cool as fuck just the way you are. Like I feel like people lose themselves like as they get older because they just start trying to like fit into what everybody else is like thinks is cool or whatever.
Yeah, nah, and it's a weird thing. I think that shit really starts in like high school and middle school because everyone gets kind of cliquish. And then like I remember like when I was growing up, anime wasn't cool, and I was like I like watching anime.
No, facts, bro.
Like,
I would watch anime and everybody be like, "Oh, you're fucking weird, bro."
Yeah.
Like
now that shit is like the coolest. Like people like the same motherfuckers that were like be like that's lame. They're watching anime. Now if you're not, it's like bro, you're weird. It's like bro, but like years ago, you're like you're weird for that. But yeah, I don't understand that. But yeah, dude, I think just being authentic in your music is like super key, especially if you want to go far with it and like actually build a fan base. Because I think everybody's like favorite artist, there's something in them that's unique to that artist that they're like, oh, I can latch on to that and kind of grow with that person. So that's definitely cool. And I could definitely tell through your music, dog, especially through like your stage presence and stuff like that, dog. I want to ask, like, Cause I seen you perform a good amount of times now, bro. Where the fuck does all that energy come from, bro? Cause you be killing that shit every time I see it, and every time I see you, you get better and better.
It just be like in the moment, and like I'd be kind of like blacking out on stage.
For real?
Yeah. Like it goes by quick as fuck.
Yeah.
Like you're up there and then you're not. So it's like whatever I do, I just try to go like as 100%, like as far as I can. And it's like I be going so hard, I be zoning out.
Yeah,
like,
nah, that's
I'm locked in, but I'm not like
you're in that flow state, bro. That's what's up. So, what would you say your favorite part of performing is altogether?
The rush, and then probably just like how lit everybody be getting.
Yeah,
just seeing them like really locked in and just. You know what I mean? They be giving that nod. You're like, oh, yeah.
I got y'all. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dog. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I want to go back to the Forgot Misfit show. That shit, bro. When you threw up on stage and then you came back, bro. Y'all, this man, the first song, he threw up like midway through his set or his
like
song.
The third song, and I was cooked. I was like, oh fuck. I tried to help. I gulped it down like 3 times, and I was like, no.
You can see him fighting it. I'm like, I told my boy, I think he about to throw up. Yacked off the side of the stage, and then came back, killed that shit, and the whole crowd went crazy when he did that shit, bro.
Yeah,
that shit was so funny, bro.
Was,
so funny, bro.
Like, fuck it. They lit. We lit.
Hell yeah, dog. That's what's up. Hella fun. So, music-wise, is there any projects that you're currently working on? Any new songs that you're going to be releasing anytime soon?
Yeah, me and Tokyo Daniels, we was just in the studio. We got a new song coming out. It's gonna be called Avalanche. I recorded like a little YouTube video for it. I'm gonna be putting out. Right now, I'm working on like an album. It's gonna be called Shit on the Walls.
Okay.
Story behind it. My very first memory of existence, I was like a baby. I was like, I don't know, 1 year old maybe. I got out the crib in the middle of the night, and I took shit out my diaper and I painted the walls. So I've been an artist since day motherfucking one. Very first memory of existence. You know what I mean? I've been doing this shit. I've been an artist.
Hell yeah, dog. That's what's up. So what is that project entitled and all? It's like, what do you want the fans to take away from it when they listen to it?
Basically, like, throw shit on the walls till it sticks.
Okay. All right.
Keep going until it works.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dog. I agree with that 100%. Now, the song with Tokyo Daniel, you said it was called Avalanche?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What kind of vibe is that going towards?
Basically, like, you know, you're making your way up this mountain and shit goes down. You know what I mean? It goes down like the avalanche comes. Like you be working towards whatever you're trying to accomplish, whether it's a career or relationships, whatever, and it end up crumbling down. Like that avalanche comes, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of those vibes, like persevering through the storm.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. Actually leads into one of my questions too, funny enough. So like going through this artist journey and stuff like that, is there any low moments that you can really talk about that kind of like helped you become the person that you are now and kind of through the storm made you a better artist or person, I should say?
For sure.
What you got for the people?
Well, okay. Well, I've been through like a lot of shit. I mean, what's specific?
Like as an artist, like what is some like? Cause you know how it is like when you first start. It's like, all right, I'm trying to get people to listen to my music, stuff like that. Like, hey, like you showed your friends earlier and they laughed at you and stuff like that. Or like you had a show, you thought X amount of people were gonna show up, and then you actually have like maybe 2 people show up. Or then like, you know, like you thought, hey, this project's supposed to come out, and you thought it was gonna be one way, but then the idea didn't go that one way. You know, like this little artist, you know,
okay. We've been through all them steps. I would say like. Basically, me, like, I've been, like, kind of like a lover boy, bro. And with me, like, the first girl I got with, I was with her for, like, 4 years. And then, like, she got on the drugs. And then, like, I tried to help her out, get her off of that shit. Eventually, I got on drugs. And that leads you down a dark path, too. So, I've kind of been through weird shit, like, mentally, and like just trying to find myself, I guess, is like the biggest thing. Like, who I am, what's my purpose?
Gotcha. Now, do you feel like you're closer to finding yourself than you feel like you're close to finding who you are? Or do you feel like that person's always evolving? You know,
the second one.
It's always evolving. In which way do you feel like you're always evolving?
Basically, mentally, I feel like I'm always like kind of elevating in my mind. I'm trying to. I don't know, man. It's hard to say, like.
Yeah, no, you
you go through different shit, bro. Keep finding yourself. Like that person's always there. It's just like you lose yourself sometimes, you get back. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, nah, yeah. You gotta. Sometimes in the process, you do lose yourself. But I think in the process of losing yourself, that's when, corny enough, you find yourself funny enough. But I think it's good too because you can put that in the music, and then other people be going through that shit. Because through them lost times, that's when people can like use that music to kind of find themselves and be like, oh, that person went through what I was going through.
You gotta go through the shit to have something to even talk about.
Yeah,
you know what I
1000%.
mean?
Because like it's cool to talk about a story, but if you ain't got like nothing to really back it up, it's like, why the fuck am I listening to you? Like my favorite artist is Childish Gambino, and I remember listening to Camp and hearing everything he was talking about, just like being called an Oreo, like being a token and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, 'cause I'm going through that shit right now in middle school. And there's someone else that's going through that journey, and I didn't think anybody else was. And like, sometimes you don't even know how to like actually verbalize what's going on. And then you hear somebody say it, and you're like, oh shit, that's exactly what I'm feeling right there. Do you have any artists like that for you?
I'd say Juice WRLD was like the first artist that came out that I was like, yo, like he's speaking on some shit that I couldn't even like nobody kind of like stepped on. I feel like, in my opinion, like with the rap scene and stuff like that. Lil Uzi, like that was the first rap. I didn't fuck with rap until 6th grade.
Really?
Yeah. I
Dang.
didn't listen to rap at all, for real.
What was your first rap song you like really like, oh shit, I like rap for
It
real?
was Money Longer.
When it got longer. Dog, that shit was a bop, bro. Yeah, dude. That's so funny though, cause like Uzi's is so many people's like first artist. But when
not regular.
bro, yeah, like
That
for
shit's
real.
fire as
But
fuck.
I don't know if you saw any of his interviews on Hot 97. And funny enough, Hot 97 just got shut down. I don't know if you saw that. Chris, you see the Hot 97 got shut down? Crazy shit, right? But him going on Hot 97, he said he wanted to be a rock star. And Ebro, I don't want to call him an old head, but he came from like earlier hip hop.
Nah, I seen that shit.
Yeah, but it's crazy though. Like when I watched that interview, I didn't really think about, oh, this is some people's first introduction to rap, And it's so funny now, like damn near 10 years later, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Uzi's this, and that for me, which is really cool. So would you say that Uzi and Juice are like really big influences in the music that you make?
Yeah, they definitely played a huge part on that. Like with the first music I started making. Now I'm like kind of going back to my roots, because like the music I listened to back in the day, like it was mostly from my sister downloading CDs like from the library. I'll put it on this MP3, and I took that shit, listened to it, and it was like hella rock stuff, like Green Day.
Green Day's fire.
Like I can't name like all the bands, but I know all the songs, like. But it was all the OG good shit.
Yeah. Now, if you could get like the 2000s rock scene is low key underrated, not talked about enough. It's 20 years ago, but still like a lot of good stuff from there. Is there any bands that like if you had like a chance to now, like if you can get a feature, what's the one band that you would call and be like, hey, I need you on my next project, like right now?
It would be the Beatles, but
the Beatles for real?
R.I.P. John Lennon.
Dang, bro. Now, why the Beatles?
Because those are the OG rock stars.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are the real rock stars right there.
That's
real,
very true.
In my opinion.
Dude, I wish I was alive. I gotta ask my dad next time I see him, cause that was what 70s maybe.
Yeah,
right around there.
Something around that area.
Okay, cause we didn't have rocks. Cause when I think of OG rock stars, I think of like Ozzy Osbourne, no cap, cause like that man was like, for one, was it you, Chris, that told me he was like 7% Neanderthal or some shit like that, and that's why he was able to do all them drugs and shit, and he lived for so long. But like him and like Black Sabbath were like, I feel like to me OG rock stars. But really, if you think about it, the Beatles, they were 1-on-1, and like I never listened to people like that. Maybe like 1 or 2 songs of them.
They're fire. I be playing it for my kid. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to put them on.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up, dude. You got it. Music is so early. Like you got it not early. What the fuck am I talking about? Music type or like this type of music you put your kids onto, just like early in your life, like when you listen, even you're talking about like the music your sister puts you onto, it's so key for like later down the road. Cause I remember like listening to my parents' music and I was like, all right, this is like cool, whatever. Like I don't really fuck with it like that. I got a little bit older. I'm like, oh, they were playing some slaps, bro, like low key.
Yeah. No, I remember like my mom had like this disco playlist I would put on, and I'd be like dancing in the living room and shit, like for hours, bro, like a crackhead. That was the shit. What was that song? What's that song? He's like, is this love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
That's that
don't
shit.
hurt me.
That was on
no
that
more.
Shit for sure.
Oh, bro, everyone. Yeah, bro, motherfuckers in the clubs and what's the song called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is love?
So when he made that song, I wondered, he was like, all right, y'all, this is how I'm gonna start the song, right? And first off, the guy that brought him the beat. Like, imagine being in the studio and someone brings you that shit, bro. like,
that's the one, bro.
Like, hold on.
The one. He came over as soon as he did it, like, out of breath, like.
Blew up off? One hit wonder? Damn.
Whoa.
Oh, he produced it himself? Oh, I'm gonna say he was on one. What the?
Yo,
He just
one
goes-
and done. He's 1 for 1 on hits, bro. That's 100% completion rate, and he is probably the greatest of all time.
How would you book him for a show? It's like, hey, I want to book you for a show. Yeah, I got one song. like you have to. I have to
Play
be
that
like
bitch slowed down, sped up,
chopped and screwed. You gotta play eight different versions of it.
Yeah,
Fucking
12 different remixes.
Bro, dude, that's so crazy. He was like, yeah, I got one in me. I'm done. Bro, that's damn. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna say in the clubs. Bro, as soon as you hear that beat, that's a coke beat, bro. As soon as I hear that shit beat, I can see that.
Nah, if my little 6-year-old self was feeling it, the whole world was.
Bro,
whole world was turned for at least 15, 20 years.
that's so crazy, bro. So you said you're a dad, dog?
Yes.
Bro, I didn't know that post was real or not, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's a
dude.
congratulations.
So crazy, bro.
Like, how has that changed you as like a person? Because I know that's probably got to be like a whole different world of emotions and shit.
Yeah, it definitely gives you like a whole new purpose in life, bro.
Yeah.
Like, a whole new motivation. Like, it's something bigger than you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
you're doing this for them. It's not all about you anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Has that changed how you made music then, would you think?
Yeah, definitely. Like, once I found out like this was going down, I'm having a kid, I was like, okay, I want my music to like actually mean a lot more than what like just words and shit. Like,
Yeah.
so I started like really tapping in because I want my shit to like, I want it to actually mean something. You know what I mean? I want this shit to last for like years to come, like decades.
Yeah. No, yeah, for
I
sure.
could play it back like when I'm 80 years old and still be like, okay, that's a banger.
Yeah, no, for sure, dog. Yeah. Listening to music at 80 would be a vibe. Be like, I used to make music back in my day. It's like, Grandpa, stop it, Grandpa. Hold up. Let me bring out my old phone of all my oldies I didn't even put. Bro, you know what's even crazy?
That's
showing
just
your
gonna be so funny, bro.
Bro, showing your grandkids not your throwaways, but like this stuff you didn't put out.
To this. Y'all ain't know about this one.
Putting dude, that's so crazy, man. That's what's up.
Drop top.
Holy, the shit that we're going to be saying in like nursing homes, like ad-lib, why is gonna be crazy, bro? Type shit. 6'7". God, these fucking Zoomers, bro. I swear to God,
remember
bro.
Puff Bars?
Dude, bro, that's why everyone gonna be in there. Them goddamn Puff Bars, fucking Mr. Fogs, the Raz bars and shit, bro. I mean, they made them so convenient, dog. It's just like the vape game.
There was nothing like them OG Mr. Fogs that were like cylinder and they were long, bro. Those,
Bro, I haven't
never
seen
felt
those.
a buzz like that in my life. A Views.
I haven't seen one of those in a minute, bro.
I had a Views for the longest. That was what I rocked with mostly.
I'm gonna say, I see that, dude.
Cause
Yeah.
I was more menthol. I like the flavors. Like for me, like you get that shit stuck in the back of your throat, bro. Like it's kind of nasty. I really don't fuck with vapes no more. I'm off the Zins.
Yeah. See, I
Keeping me right.
dude, dude, the Zins have picked up recently. Vape, dude. Yeah, I remember Juul Pods came out, and I was like, all right. I never vaped until I started drinking, and I was like, damn, bro, I'm a couple beers
perfect
deep.
combo.
Yeah, bro. So I kind of cut back on drinking because I was like, bro, I like to smoke vapes, and then I was like, this isn't me, bro. I just wanna, like, what is wrong with you? Bro? I want to drink my Long Island iced tea, maybe some Modelo's if I'm really chilling, and have a good night, not fucking smack a whole vape. But we were talking last time you did your ill session. And I was like, bro, that they came with like the customizable vape machine. Like you can just put two flavors together, bro.
Yeah,
that's
hey, that's an idea, bro. Shark Tank.
Bro, I mean, so Sharks. My name is Chris Taylor, and I'm here today with another way to kill the youth. You can customize your own vape bars. Cause bro, like imagine that, like it's like silly bands or some shit. Like you kind of just trade off your vapes to somebody else. You got like I got blue raspberry, someone else has like raspberry, like regular raspberry. Trading them bitches off, bro. Like it's gonna happen now. Someone's gonna be like, I think that's a good idea, dude. I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, they got the vapes with the damn like phones in them and Bluetooth and all that.
Phones gonna. Do you know what's crazy? You know what Apple's gonna do? They're just gonna make a vape phone. You can just vape with your phone.
Put in different pods. Yo.
Yep.
I'd buy it.
I vape.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I mean at that point I wouldn't be surprised by the way technology going, bro. Or better yet, if Elon really want to fuck around with that Neuralink, bro, just put that shit in the Neuralink, bro. You good to go. You just good to go.
Yo, that's the shit that's gonna kill this world, to be honest, bro. Because like that, my boy was watching porn and doing this, bro. He just gonna have it playing.
Not even driving, not even paying attention. Oh my god, oh man, full circle. Dear God, man,
multitasking gonna be stupid.
Next level. It's some Black Mirror shit, bro. On everything,
you're
man.
You gonna have the HUD in real life, like you gonna have the display, health bar and everything.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's gonna be real. What video games you play when you was young? What was your like first games you started playing?
My first game I played. Okay, so the very first game I played, it was on the Super Nintendo. My cousin gave it to my dad and my mom. And we had Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country, and Street Fighter. Those were the first three games.
There you go.
And bro, I used to just play that all the time. And then from there, I remember I got a GameCube for Christmas, and I got Mario Kart and Ocarina of Time, I think, and that was a banger. But yeah, the GameCube and the Super Nintendo, like definitely hold a very special place in my heart. You a big gamer?
Yeah, like my first games were like I played the PS2. I'm always been PlayStation, but it was like Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Bro, Battlefront 2. You play new Battlefront at all?
I played like the first one they came out with that was new. It was all right.
Yeah,
you know,
but
like
that
graphics and everything, but
bro, the old one on PS2, dog.
That even compare.
Dude,
that's the best shit.
I wish they could remake that game because I remember my boy Shane brought it over because my boy Shane had all the new video games, bro. I'd have like the same 5. But this man would have new video games every time I seen him, bro. He brought that over, dog. That high of playing that game was